be doing another Polish food taste test because I went to Tesco's yesterday and I found that they had a world food aisle which I never knew about. So all this time I've been spending loads of money online buying food when I could have bought food from Tesco for half the price. But anyway, let's not dwell on that and let's get on with the taste test. Now, one problem about Tesco's is that they didn't have everything signed properly, so I think everything I'm trying today is from Poland, but I can't be 100% sure. So I'm sorry if some of the things that I try aren't from Poland. I couldn't find out where they were from, so apologies in advance. Anyway, let's start. The first thing I'm going to try is crunch chips. There is a picture of onions on the front, so I'm hoping they're cheese and onion because I don't think I'd like them if they're just onion. I'm not a fan of onion. So let's have a try. Oh yeah, they smell like cheese and onion. Is that cheese and onion or just onion? It doesn't taste the same as our cheese and onion, but it might be a different cheese, I don't know. They're quite strong. The onion's quite in your face. And the chips are a lot thinner than I expected, like they sort of melt, if that makes any sense, but they are pretty nice, so I'm gonna give those a 7 out of 10. The next thing I'm gonna try are sezamki. It looks like sesame seeds. So I don't know whether this is sweet or savoury. Oh, it smells like peanut butter. Let's give it a go. That is really strange. It is sesame seeds, but I think the thing that they're using to keep them all together is peanut butter. And it actually kind of works. I've never eaten sesame seeds like that apart from when you have them on bread and rolls, but it actually is pretty nice, so I'm gonna give those an 8 out of 10. The next thing I'm gonna try is Waywell Makiek Advocat, or Advocat. I think they pronounce their W's as V's, Advocat. I have no idea what this filling is, and I don't normally like chocolate that's filled. Maybe Advocat's some Polish flavour? We don't get Advocat over here. Here we go. That is really, really sweet. I don't know what the filling is, but if you ever have a box of chocolates, and you get like orange cream, strawberry cream, it tastes very, very similar to that. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I wouldn't personally buy it again to enjoy. It wouldn't be my chocolate of choice. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, I didn't realise this, but I actually got the same bar, but this has got caramel filling inside instead, which sounds much more appealing to me personally. That is good. Very sweet caramel. Our caramel is a lot more mild. I don't think you could eat a whole bar. I think I'd have to eat half a bar at a time and then go back to it just because it's so sweet. So I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. The last thing I'm gonna try, and I can't remember whether I tried it in my last taste test and I've forgotten to look, but this is a Prince Polo. This looks like a wafer sort of timeout thing. And I feel like I've tried this before, but it doesn't look familiar, if that makes sense. It looks like a timeout. Yeah, I think I tried this before, so sorry if you're watching me try this again, but I'm pretty sure it's good, so let's just savour this moment. So good. I'm definitely giving this a 10 out of 10 because it is delicious and I love wafer. And it like melts in your mouth and it's so good. Anyway guys, that is the end of today's Polish food taste test. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the lack of products. Sainsbury's doesn't have that much choice, so I probably will carry on ordering online, but it was just nice to spend spend a little less money when doing a taste test. Don't forget to comment down below what country you would like me to try next and what products you would like me to try next. As always, my social media links are in the description, and I will see you next week. Bye!